we find divine favor shows up again, and unquestionable favor supplies their need, because the barbarians started a fire. I want y'all to see this if you can. Here they are shipwrecked. Here they are on a lonely island, and here they are with some mean and cold folk, and God made the mean and cold folk provide them with the very thing that they needed at that moment. See, when you got unquestionable favor, it'll never leave you empty-handed. Unquestionable favor will never leave you hanging out there with nothing to show for nothing. When you got favor, God will supply. I wish I had some folk in here that know he'll supply your every need. When you got unquestionable favor, God will make nothing into something. God will take a nobody like you and I and make somebody out of us. When you got unquestionable favor will grab hold to the hand of mercy. Mercy will lock up with the arms of grace. They'll get in a huddle in the middle of the night, and while you're not even thinking about your problems, they'll work out something for you, and while you're trying to figure it out, God already, I wish I had some folk in here that know he moves when you don't think he's moving. He makes a way when you don't think he's making a way. I need you to touch somebody real fast and tell them, what I got I don't deserve, and what I'm going to get I shouldn't have. But I came to give you some news, baby. I got favor, and favor ain't fair. I wish I had somebody in here that know you got something you don't deserve, but you got a God that keep on making a way for you. He keep on opening doors for you. Every time you look around, you get another blessing on top of another blessing. Can I go deeper than that? See, the barbarian folk in my imagination probably wondered, why are we being so nice to these people that we don't know? We're used to being rough, tough, and mean, just like a whole lot of church folk. But I want to tell you, these barbarians did not know that while they were starting a fire in the physical, there was already a fire burning on the inside of Paul. And when you got a fire like Paul had, it is not of the natural, but it comes from heaven above. See, when you confess him, Lord, you start a fire. When you wave your hand, you start a fire. When you praise his name like you done lost your mind, you start a fire. When you talk about the word of God, don't you come around me talking about how good God is, man, you will start a fire. We can meet on the aisle 7 in the supermarket. They won't call it Walmart, they'll call it Get Fired Up Mart, because there is a fire that burns when you know the Lord. See, the fire that Paul had was not of the natural. And see, saints, when we have a fire for the love of Christ in us, it becomes contagious. It spreads like wildfire. See, the fire from heaven within us can change the heart of any man. It'll give a he devil a fit. It'll make a she devil want to quit. It'll make your child devil walk upright. You gotta look at somebody and tell them, if I've got favor inside of me, I'm just getting ready to give the devil, oh, let me get this here now. See, there are some folks sitting in your section that don't care nothing about your religious self and your Christianity. They don't like to see you praise. They don't like to hear you talk about him. So why don't you go ahead and give that devil a fit and show them who you working with. I got favor on my side. And when you got favor, you ain't got to like me. But favor says if you want to get to heaven, you got to love. So now, these barbarians did not understand that they were being changed and they were being transformed because of the unquestionable favor that was in Paul's life. I'm here to tell you, saints, folk might not like it, but you ought to go ahead and give them some of your Jesus. Give them some of your favor. They don't want you to speak to them anyway. They don't want you to hug them anyway. Can I tell y'all what the Lord told me a long time ago when I started preaching? He said, make folk understand that they can't dictate how much God I got in me. And the more God I got in me, the more I can put up with your... You can't make me like this, not you. You can't make me hate you. See, when you got the love of God, you can look the enemy in the face and say, I don't care how many ditches you did, how many rocks you throw, because I've got unquestionable favor. I'm gonna love you anyway, and you can't do nothing. Go and touch somebody and tell them, I love you. You can't do nothing about it. I know you hate the fact I'm sitting next to you right now. You mad because I'm sitting in your section. You mad because I'm getting my praise on. I still love you, and you can't do about it. Speak to them anyway. Love them anyway. Smile in their face. Praise his name anyway. Oh, I dare you to make up in your mind. I'm going to show the devil I've got unquestionable favor. I may be down, but favor say I am not out. I may be broke, but favor say I'm rich at the same time. I might be sick, and some of your haters want you to die right now. But go ahead and tell them by his stripes, favor said I'm already. Can I preach to the mob? All the mob, go and show them some favor. And when they get mad, go and tell them ain't nobody mad but the devil. I wish I had a witness in here. And when they showed us that the barbarians started a fire in the midst of the rain, it raised my spiritual mind to another echelon to ask God, how can you start a fire while it is raining? God, can you tell me, God? And God said to me, we must know that when we have unquestionable favor that sits over our life, God moves when circumstances call for us not to have what we need at the moment. See, it wouldn't be a miracle if you weren't sick and the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. It wouldn't be a miracle if your child graduated and was passing classes with all age. But when you see that child go across the stage and you know how much trouble you went through to get that joker out of class and to get him out of school, that ain't nothing but God's favor. Oh, you know you prayed and you prayed and you prayed for a good man. One man after another. He was messed up. He was tore up. He was broke. He didn't want to have nothing. He didn't love the Lord. But look at you now. You got somebody that look like they about some business. And every Sunday they calling on God more than you. That ain't nothing but a miracle. See, we must understand what God does. It would be unlike God, Deacon Banks, to move mightily when we have everything. See, if we have everything, it means God has